So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now. So it's kind of like a soft, it's not a soft glam at all, is it? It's more of like a heavy glam. It's like half cut crease, rose gold on the lid, you know, full coverage foundation, highlight, the lot, false lashes, everything. It's not soft at all. It's a heavy glam, but you know. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look today, so I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you have any feedback or any suggestions for any videos you'd like to see next. But yeah, so I'll stop blabbering. On with the tutorial. So I'm just going to start with my eyebrows first. So just to start off, I'm just going to brush them up into place. Then I'm going to be using one of MAC's eyebrow pencils in the shade Strut. I really like these because it's like really thin, so you can get like a really precise line. And I've actually started doing my eyebrows a little bit differently as well recently, and by recently I mean I did it for the first time yesterday. But I did actually prefer the way they went yesterday, so I think I'm going to start doing it more often. So I just start by kind of lining underneath my brow first. And then I just keep going back and combing through them just to blend the product out. And then recently what I've been doing is I've not been lining on the top, I'm just kind of like drawing through them a little bit just to create like little hair strokes. And then I take MAC's False Lash Maximizer. This is technically for eyelashes, just to thicken your eyelashes up and like prime them for mascara. I really like using it in my brows because it thickens them up and it just helps them stay in place as well. Obviously when you first put it on it looks white, but don't worry about that, I'll sort it out. I'm just going to take some concealer and line underneath my brows, so I'm just using MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade NC30. So I'm just going to prime my eyes using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot to start with. And I always like to set my primer just so that I've not got a tacky base, just that way everything applies a lot more smoother and it all blends out a lot better. So any powder will do, I just use the one that I use in the face powder. So I'm going to be using Melt's Rust Stack, and I'm going to use this shade Antique, which looks like this one. And you just want to start with that on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to do it right into the crease. So I start from the outer corner, and then when there's less product on my brush I work in. I'm just going to do that in windshield wiper motions. And also in circular motions just to make sure everything's all blended. Next I'm going to go in with the shade Rubbish, also from the Rust Stack, and I'm just going to take that on a bit of a smaller blending brush. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing, but this time I'm just going to keep it lower in my crease. I'm not going to blend it up as high. And then I'm going to take the shade Rust, which is quite a dark warm brown, and I'm going to take that on an even smaller brush and just kind of keep this more on the outer corner for the depth. I will take it a little bit like further into the eye as well though. And blend. I'm also going to take the darkest shade in the stack, which is Rot, on that same smaller brush, and I'm just going to keep this on the outer corner just to have more depth. Next, I want you to cut the crease. I'm not going to do like a complete cut crease, I'm just going to do like a half cut crease. So I'm going to use MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre again for that. So next I'm going to take one of Colourpop's Super Shock shadows in the shade Lala, which is just this really nice rose gold shade. And I'm going to take that on a flat brush, and I'm obviously going to spray it with some Fix Plus because it's a shimmery shadow and I want it to be really, really, really intense. And I'm just going to pat it onto the lid. And then I'm also going to use the Lime Crime Venus palette. I'm just going to use the shade Aura, which is this really nice pale gold. And I'm just going to do that right on the inner part. And I'm just going to use that exact same shade right on my brow bone just to highlight. Next, I'm just going to take those same eyeshadows on my lower lash line, but I'm going to start off with Rust, and then Rubbish, and Antique as well. And I'm also going to take a little bit of Rot. I'm not going to take this all the way across, I'm just going to keep this right on the outer part. And then just to finish off the eyes before I move on to skin, I'm just going to pop a white eyeliner pencil in my waterline. So this one's Fascinating by MAC. So to start with, I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus by MAC. This is just to hydrate my skin. Next I'm going to go in with foundation. So for foundation shade I'm going to be using Studio Sculpt by MAC, and I'm going to be using this in the shade NC30. I've recently been on holiday, so I've got a little bit of a tan. You can't tell on camera I don't think, which is really irritating. But I don't know how this is going to look on camera because like my neck didn't tan very much on holiday, but my arms and my legs did. So my arms and legs are like an NC30 but my neck isn't. But I just kind of blend it down and just think like, no one said anything, no one's noticed like a line or anything, so I'm just going to go with it, why not? And to apply this I'm just going to use one of those makeup brushes that look like a toothbrush, like it just looks like a big toothbrush, but it's not, it's a makeup brush, and this one's by MAC. So MAC do sell these brushes, I think they have 3 sizes, this is the medium one, but they only sell them in pro stores, because it's a pro product. But they do apply foundation really, really nice, especially this one. What I like about Studio Sculpt is it is still really full coverage, but it's also dewy. If it's a gel formula, it won't dry down and look matte, it just stays looking wet on your skin, which I absolutely love because my skin's really dry. And I love to look dewy, so it's like my favourite foundation at the moment. And for concealer, I'm going to go in with Pro Longwear by MAC. In the shade NC30 again, just the same as I used underneath my eyebrows. You'll notice it is a little bit lighter than the foundation because MAC concealers do run lighter than the foundation shades. Just going to pop a little bit on the centre of my chin. Go a little bit down my nose. A little bit in the centre of my forehead. and then underneath my eyes as well. So now I'm going to set my skin using MAC's Studio Sculpt powder in the shade Medium Plus, which just looks like this. Yeah, so if you are going to get this foundation, if you feel like you need to set your foundation with a powder, I definitely recommend actually getting Studio Sculpt powder. That way you're not going to end up mattifying it, it still looks really nice and dewy. So now on to bronzer. I'm going to be using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It looks like that. I have hit pan on it and I'm hoping I don't run out anytime soon. It's like my favourite bronzer. So next on to blush. I don't usually wear blush, I'm just trying to get more into it. I'm not sure why, I just feel like I should just wear it more often. I don't know, but we're gonna go with it anyway. So I'm gonna use Peaches by MAC. And now on to highlighter. So I'm gonna use MAC's Oh Darling, which looks like this. It's an amazing highlighter, especially if you've got more of a tan complexion. It looks incredible. And just to be completely extra, because that's what I'm like, I'm going to use the Too Faced highlight in Blinded by the Light, which looks like that. I think these are really cute, like the packaging is adorable on them. And again, just to be even more extra, I'm going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. Oh my god, I'm in highlighter heaven. I want to marry my highlight. Is that like a thing? Can I do that? Like, I want to marry these two. Like, I'm not a bigamist, but these two, I need to marry them. So now onto lips. I'm going to be using MAC's Pro Longwear Lip Pencil in the shade Double Time. Just zoom in a little bit. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury's Nude Kate, which is like this. It's my favourite nude lipstick ever. And then I do want my lips to be more glossy, so I'm going to add MAC's Clear Lip Gloss to them as well. And I'm just going to finish it off by spraying some of Kat Von D's Lock-It setting spray. And that's the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know if you've got any tips or anything you'd like to see next. Yeah, just drop them in the comment section down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel. I would be so grateful if you did, pretty please. Yeah, so I hope you like this look and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!